1 p.m. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Daman Zaman. The headlines. The Prime Minister is visiting Peshawar and Aurangzeb district today to announce a number of development projects. An oil reservoir with an estimated capacity of over 372 barrels of crude oil per day has been discovered near Gujjar Khan. In occupied Kashmir, people in Srinagar, Budgam and Ganderbal areas have rejected the second phase of the Indian elections. The United States has expressed disappointment over the collapse of the planned meeting between the Taliban and the Afghan politicians at Doha in Qatar. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Imran Khan will visit Peshawar today. During the visit, he will inaugurate radiation oncology services at the Shaukat Khanum Memorial Cancer Hospital and Research Center. Later, the Prime Minister will visit Aurangzeb district and address a public gathering. He is expected to announce a number of development projects for the area. It may be mentioned here that Prime Minister Imran Khan had visited Bajor, Khyber and Maman districts, where he had announced Sehat Insaf cards and other schemes for the welfare of the tribal people. The Minister for Federal Education and Professional Training, Shafkat Mahmood, says the government is committed in striving to bring betterment in the standard of education at the provincial level. Addressing a ceremony of the Pakistan Summit in Islamabad today, he said there are several challenges in the field of education. Expressing his pleasure, he said now the education system is being improved in the country due to the endeavors of the incumbent government. Mari Petroleum Company Limited has made an oil discovery near Gujjar Khan in Rawalpindi district. According to the spokesperson of the company, it is the second consecutive discovery in Ghori block, which is expected to provide 372 barrels of crude oil on daily basis. The spokesperson said the new discovery will help cope with the energy crisis in the country. Pakistan and China will sign the preliminary design of ML1 project during the upcoming visit of Prime Minister Imran Khan to Beijing. This was stated by the Minister for Railways, Sheikh Rashid Ahmed, while talking to the Vice Governor of China's province, Hubei, Huang Shupin, in Islamabad today. He said completion of Peshawar to Karachi Main Line 1 project will bring revolution to the railways in Pakistan. Sheikh Rashid Ahmed said the projects of China-Pakistan Economic Corridor have ushered in a golden era between the two countries. In occupied Kashmir, people in central Kashmir rejected the second phase of the elections drama enacted by India in Srinagar, Budgam and Ganderbal yesterday. The Srinagar constituency recorded zero turnout in 50 polling booths. The majority of these booths were located in Eidgah, Khanyar, Habakadal and Batmalu areas. Many booths recorded a single-digit voting percentage by the end of the polling time. Meanwhile, the Jammu and Kashmir Salvation Movement has condemned the arrest of party activists and described it frustration of the occupation authorities. The Jammu and Kashmir Salvation Movement spokesman in a statement in Srinagar said many party activists and youth have been detained in police stations of Charar Sharif, Birwa Khan Sahib, Magma, Budgam, Humhuma and Narbal, which is undemocratic and condemnable. The spokesman demanded immediate and unconditional release of all the illegally detained Hurriyat leaders and activists languishing in different jails of India and the occupied territory. The American envoy for Afghan peace process, Zalmay Khalilzad, has expressed disappointment over the collapse of a planned meeting between the Taliban and a group of Afghan politicians in Doha, Qatar. In a tweet, he said the development has exposed some of the deep divisions hampering efforts to end the war in Afghanistan. The special representative urged all the sides to seize the moment and put things back on track by agreeing to a participation list that speaks for all the Afghans. Meanwhile, President Ashraf Ghani accused the Qatari authorities for the cancellation of the talks. North Korea has demanded removal of American Secretary of State Mike Pompeo from talks over its nuclear program. North Korea's state news agency KCNA said in charge of the American affairs at the Foreign Ministry, Kwang Jong-hyun, warned that no one could predict what would happen if Washington did not abandon the root cause that compelled Pyongyang to develop nuclear weapons. He said if Pompeo engages in the talks again, the table will be lousy once again and the talks will become entangled. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and you can also watch the live video streaming of our bulletins on the link, facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.